Captain Laddies, my name is Chaz, and welcome to the custom card review. So, I had this recorded, but it got deleted. So, now let's continue. So, let's restart from the beginning. So, we are going into the Planet Eye archetype. So, like what you see on your screen. And so, the planet Earth, Planet Eye, the Earth, is a Earth level 6 monster, rock type monster, with the effect where it cannot be normal summoner said, must be special summoned by shuffling one monster from either player's field into the owner's decks, and so all monsters effects and card effects from your opponents are basically negated, and all monsters on your opponent controls gets changed to defense mode. But if they control a link monster, then banish them instead. This card's effects cannot be negated by card effect, or like by your opponent, by your monster, or no, by monster effects or by card effects. And this card cannot be tributed unless it's for a Planet Eye archetype. And cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. This card can attack all monsters on the field per battle phase. And during the damage calculations, if this card battles against a defense mode, then inflict piercing damage to your opponent's life points. And then once per turn, you can shuffle one card from your hand or graveyard into the deck, activate one Planet Eye spell or trap card directly from your deck to your field without a cost. So, yeah. There will be spells and trap cards in this archetype. So, but we'll get to them later. So, Planet Earth, the heated Mars, is a fire monster level 7 monster where it's a rock type monster, effect monster, and it has 100 more attack points than Earth because, yeah. I'm in defense. Sorry. So, this card cannot be normal summoner set, must be special summoned by tributing to monsters from either player's field. And then once per turn, you can shuffle one card from your graveyard, banish zone, or hand into the deck. Inflict damage to your opponent's life points, equal to this card's attack points. This card cannot declare an attack during the same time you activate this effect. This card's effects cannot be negated by card effects and cannot be changed by card effects. Also, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle this card into the deck. Both players' life points become 100 until the end of the turn, or until the end phase of this turn. You can only use each effects of the heated Mars or once per turn. Oh, yeah. So each one has its summoning cost to summon each other's. And this card is basically you shuffle cards into your deck to inflict damage to your opponent based on discards. And plus, if this card leaves the field, then both players reach 100 life points. So, like, if it gets destroyed by a battle, and then it's like toss a coin. And like if you use Black Hole spell card on it, it wipes out all monsters, of course. But if you had like cards that are could summon themselves back, then you go into your battle phase, boom, you instantly win the duel. And so, yeah. Now we got Planet Eye, the Frozen Neptune. It's a water level 8 monster. Wrong. With question mark attack, question mark defense. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by discarding 2 cards. This. Sorry, hold on. I have to cough real quick. Okay. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects by monsters except water monsters. If this card is special summoned, negate the effects of all other face-up cards currently on the field until the end of the turn. While this card is face-up on the field, your opponent cannot activate the cards or effects of monsters in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can select one monster from or on the field, equip that monster or that selected monster. Sorry, I've been talking too fast. To this card, and if you do, this card gains that equipped monster's attack and defense. You can only use each effects of Planet Eye, the Frozen Neptune, once per turn. So the once per turn effect, where it basically equips a monster, is like Relinquish, but mixed with Captain America. So now we got the Swift Martian. It's a light level 4 rock type monster. If you control no monsters except other Planet Eye monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is summoned, you can add 1 Planet Eye monster or 1 planet spell / trap card from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Planet Eye monster in addition to your normal / set at the end of the turn. This card's used its effects. Return it to the hand. If this If you do, or if it does, your opponent discards 3 cards from their hand to the graveyard. And so this card is basically helps you with swarming and adding cards. So we're going over all the monsters first, then spells. So we got the Toxic Venus, or Venus. Toxic Venus. It's a fire level 6 monster. You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing 1 Planet Eye monster from your field to the graveyard, and all non-Planet Eye monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense to each Planet Eye monster on the field. Once per turn, during your standby phase, or during each standby phase, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent's life points. If your opponent activates a card effect, or monster effect, you can change this card. You can change the damage they would take from this card effect to 2,000 or that turn. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle this card into the deck. You gain 2,000 life points. And then we got the Sun is a level 10 monster, rock type monster with cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summoned by tributing 3 monsters, specifically of its archetype, with different names from your field. Once per turn, quick effect, you can pay 2,000 life points, banish all other cards on the field, except this card. Your opponent cannot target other Planet Eye monster or cards you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, during each player's draw phase, this card gains 1,000 life or attack and defense. You can only use each effects of this card for once per turn. Because it gets heated up. And then the Moon Watcher, or Watching Moon, is a dark level 4 rock type monster, where if you have the Earth on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. While this card, while you control other Planet Eye monsters, your opponent cannot attack this card. Once per turn, this card, if a Planet Eye monster you control would be destroyed, you can send this card from your field to the graveyard instead. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Planet Eye monster from your deck to your hand, except this card. This card's effects cannot be negated by monster effects or by card effects. And also cannot be changed by your opponent's card effects. You can only use each effects of this card for once per turn. Now we got the normal answer. Planet I, toddler of the universe. It's a divine level 2, divine beast, normal monster, with 0 attack, 0 defense. Its effects are this this flavor text is: this young toddler was born as a whole galaxy. One day it will grow up to be the whole universe, where everyone and everything will live on. So please take good care of this card. Who knows? It will repay you back. So the words of the wise man says. So yeah. Because we are living in the universe that is mentioning it. So now we got planet I, the Great Option I, where it's a field spell. All planet I monsters you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Once per turn, you can shovel 1 Planet I card from your hand into the deck. Draw 2 cards. If a Planet I monster is special summoned to your field, you can target 1 card from your opponent's controls, destroy it. If you do, or if it does, then you gain life points. 1,000 life points. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can shovel this card into the deck, destroy all cards on the field to the graveyard. If you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent's life points for each destroyed card. By this effect. You can only, So, it means that if you destroy it, then it will destroy all cards, and then your opponent takes the damage. So now we made a trap card for us. Planet Earth, Planet Storm. It's a continuous trap card where once per turn, if you can special summon a Planet I monster, you can target 1 Planet I monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated until it is destroyed during the end phase. Also, once per turn, if your opponent would special summon a monsters, tribute 1 Planet I monster you control, negate that summon, and if you do, banish that monster or monsters. Then you can add 1 planet monster from your graveyard to your hand. So, yeah. Because I drew most of these out. Like I drew a toddler. And with like a bunch of eyes. So now I'm starting with something new. You saw it when I'm talking. I'm adding a comment to these videos. So slowly. So this comment from this person right here Ahem9X says, can you do what if Ben 10 was in Ladybug and Cat Nose? So, first of all, I have not even seen Ladybug and Cat TV show or animated. So, but I will work on it sometime in the near future. So stay tuned. So, yeah. But stay tuned for that. So, and I'm picking one random card from here that will I'm picking this card. This is another archetype that is basically focuses on mirrors. Like Mirror Ancient Galaxy Fiend. So yeah, now we got this. I'm picking this one. So it's Drawing of the Mirror Ancient. It's a spell card continuous spell. Once per turns, you can select one card on the field except this card. You can choose one effect that the selected monster's effects becomes that selected effect instead until the end of the turn or until the end of your next turn, even if this card leaves the field. So yeah, and I hope you guys are ready for the what if that will be at some point. But I will try my hardest, but who knows? I try so hard to make stories that tries to basically, how will I put this? They are trying to be how I know things. But yeah, certain ones I will have to bring back, like Dragon Man, What If, Seven Deadly Sins, What If, or Ben 10, or some of those old What If should be brought back. So, yeah. But I'm slowly trying to try new stuff out too. So, stay tuned. And I'm also different from other What If people. I'm always honest with you. Those guys that make What Ifs, they try to twist the characters into whatever they want them to be. But for me, as a What If person, I try to stay close to the canon of characters. I try to keep Zuko Midoriya near his canon self. Not like how some others turn him into like crazy psycho. So, yeah. But now, I hope you guys enjoy this story or enjoyed this custom cards review. But I will get back to you after New Year. I promise. So, bye. See you guys later.